Says you can't go home. All right, thanks so much, Michelle Sievers, tonight. Volunteers from the Elizabeth Police Department went fishing today, and they were doing it for a good cause. Today was the 6th annual Elizabeth Police Department Fishing Derby. You see them fishing right there. Officers taking kids from the Port of Elizabeth area out to Warnanko Park in Roselle for the day. The kids got the chance to take out a rod and reel, enjoying the art of fishing. The officers tell us this is the biggest year yet, with 137 kids taking part, getting a break from their sometimes difficult lives.
These kids are away from any drug dealers that might be in the neighborhoods, away from any blight that they may go through, and it gets them out to the park, and it's a great day.
Now get this, police managed to buy all the food and drinks, even the bait and hooks, with confiscated drug money. The police officers also bought several bicycles, you saw them earlier, as prizes for kids who caught the most and the largest fish. All right, a couple of showers could be headed.
Shortest turnaround time from templating to installation, just 3 days. The highest quality provided by computerized cutting equipment. All granite and marble, the only choice. Visit us at www.marble.com.
This is News 12 New Jersey, as local news gets.
Thanks for sticking around. Summer is the time to beautify your lawn and garden.
But it's also the time when tree-killing insects are just buzzing around. News 12 New Jersey's backyard gardener tells us how we can get rid of some of them.
Hello, gardeners. No, this is not snow in July. It's a tiny little sap-sucking insect that's no larger than the head of a pin that's enveloped inside of a cotton ball-like sac that contains upwards of 300 to 500 eggs. This insect is called the hemlock woolly adelgid. And yes, we probably will have to say goodbye to the forests in this great garden state. But there is a way to control this insect in our own backyards. And joining me today is Trevor Heckley, a New Jersey certified tree expert that's going to tell us exactly how to control this sap-sucking insect. Trevor, thanks so much for coming out today.
Thanks for having me, Tom. Today we're going to treat this Sergeant's Weeping Hemlock with a horticultural oil.
Okay.
It's a summer horticultural oil. What we're trying to do is spray the plant down until it drips.
Okay.
And what that actually does, the way the oil works, is it suffocates the respiratory system of the insect. It's a very homeowner-safe product. This type of product you want to apply in the morning hours before it hits about 85 degrees.
All right.
And you also want to try to avoid any windy days. You don't want to apply pesticides during windy days, to avoid drift.
How often are you going to have to apply a product to control the adelgid?
Upon initial identification, you want to apply it as soon as possible. And then I would recommend, every 3 months or so during the growing season.
Trevor, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, if for some reason you can't afford to hire a New Jersey certified tree expert or an arborist, please visit your local garden center or hardware store. There are products available on the market. Just please read the label carefully before purchasing the product and before applying that product. Remember, please keep the garden in the garden state. For News 12 New Jersey, I'm Tom Castronovo, the Backyard Gardener.
If you want to catch anything you missed in Tom's segment, go to News 12 Interactive, Channel 612 on your IO digital cable service from Cablevision, and select NJ Living.
Devil and 1995 Stanley Cup champion Bruce Driver. Watch the movie puts on here, right? Ready, Bruce? And go! There it is. Nice job. Showed off his championship ring. There are our 5 finalists. Our Scholar Athlete of the Year, though, Jamie Smith from Bayonne High School. Congratulations to her, earning a $1,000 scholarship courtesy of News 12 and the NJEA. I'll tell you what, Len, it was a great afternoon. And we spend all the school year getting ready and running around the state getting these kids. And
security in the parking lot would go a long way to taming the violence.
Is with the best assignment of the day, hanging out on the beach.
Guys, we are here in Long Beach Island on Beach Haven. We are at the beach. We went from the bay to the beach, and that's one of the best things about this barrier island. You can get 2 bodies of water in one day. I grew up on these sandy stretches when I was younger, so I think this is probably one of the nicest beaches in probably the entire state, maybe even in the entire country, this beautiful 18-mile stretch of sand. All right, let's get to the forecast for your tomorrow, where we are looking at mainly sunny skies and much cooler. I mean, your temperatures tomorrow are going to be dropping down into the lower 70s, all of that under mostly sunny skies. Take a look at Sussex. It's 72 degrees. Mount Hope tomorrow is at 76. In Ramsey, you're looking at 77. Tenafly is at 7.
All right, we'll check back in with you in just a little while. All right, coming up on News 12 New Jersey, school starts in a couple of weeks, and some schools are already receiving bad marks, why some of them have failed.
Every Friday all summer long, we've been taking the show out of the studio and on the road. And if there's one thing we know, we like to get out and meet the neighbors.
The best in the world!
Now it's your turn. We want to know where you want us to take the show when we wrap up Friday, September 7th. Cast a vote for your town or recommend one of your favorites. Send an email to ontheroad@news12.com before August 31st. And we may see you on the road September 7th. Around New Jersey, around